Okay, so now is one of those times I'm glad I record every game I play. Because we just ran into one of the weirdest glitches I've ever seen in Evolve. And that's saying something, because there's a lot of weird glitches. But, yeah. So it all started, we were starting the match in normal. No one has any idea anything is going on. We had a 6-player join as Spec, right as the game was starting. That's what I suspect caused it. Right in the instant the game started. So when it showed the monster versus hunter screen, it just said like no monster, like it was just empty versus 4 hunters. So I'm like, oh, that's weird. Must be just another weird bug. Didn't pay it any mind. But then this moment you'll see in a second happens. I'll let you see it for yourself. You've got a loop.
He's in.
Got a loop.
Oh, nice dome.
There is a loop on that side though.
Why not?
Hit 2 monsters in here. Hit 2 monsters in here. Hit 2 monsters in here. Hit 2 monsters for some reason.
Yeah, there are.
What? What the fuck?
They truck and killer monsters, I don't know.
What?
Oh, really?
What the fuck?
You guys hit 2 monsters or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can.
What? I don't even. What the
Well,
fuck?
everyone
I hope you're recording, Brad.
Yeah, I am. What the fuck is this shit? Don't run away. I want to see what happens. Run away. Don't let them kill you. So, yeah, as I'm typing to the, to both the monsters, as it turns out, I'm trying to get them to not end the game because I wanted to test some things while we had the opportunity, because I suspected it was one of those bugs you're never gonna run into again. So, what's going on here, I talked to them later, is the Spec still has the Spec UI, and he has all of the Spec controls. He has the monster, like, it's acting as if he's spectating a monster, right? And he moves the camera around like you do in Spectator, except he's able to use all the monster abilities and traversal and everything like that. So I don't have any camp point of view from him because he wasn't able to record. The legitimate monster, Killer, he did record it, and I'll be linking to his video once he actually has it up. He wasn't able to record until after the first match because I told him to. Sorry, he thought of it, rather. And, so we do have some footage of that from the monster's point of view, but we decided to just fiddle around with it a bit. Like, I asked them to evolve, and then towards the end we meet up. I'll show you that. And we decided to kill the fake monster and see what happens. And from what was going on, from what Killer was saying, you might see it in the Steam chat, Crook couldn't eat himself, so he gained food from whatever Killer ate, or sorry, he had to kill things for Crook, I think. I don't know, you have to see it from his point of view. I'm only going by what they told me on the Steam chat. And, yeah, so I'll leave you to it until the end, and I'm going to talk a bit more about what happened. This is the one time where I wish we had all talk on. See, someone just evolved there and we didn't get a notification. That must be Crook.
Let's bag it before it hits stage 3.
That was just, yeah, it's Crook going to stage 2.
I see it. Out there.
Because, like, it didn't give us a notification.
Well, and Maggie said, let's stop it before it goes to stage 3.
There's one.
I got eyes on the monster. Move out. Move! That off. See? Way out there.
So you can both skip it as well.
Yeah, there's both of them over there.
Trank dart in. Monster pissed and slow.
See, look. They're both Trank. What the fuck? Would be handy if I tranked one and it tranked both of them.
Monster's been near there.
They obviously have separate stuff. I'm trying to get Crook to let us kill him because I have a theory that it won't end the game. Don't fire at them. I don't think it'll end the game if we kill Crook because he's a fake monster.
Right there. See?
One of them could be on a relay.
Oh, that's killer. Right, this one's Crook. This one's Crook. I gotta get a screenshot of this.
Target that weak spot.
I got a screenshot of this. Hold on.
I'm on the big gun.
Monster fight.
On first aid duty.
Right, so this one's Crook, right? We need to kill Crook. See what happens. Aim for the head, Cat. I've got targets on it.
You kind of run monsters though.
Turns out I'm not a bad shot.
It's either gonna end the game or it's just gonna realize that he's a fake monster and nothing. Yeah, look, it didn't end the game.
Just straight onto the other.
I knew it.
Big gun ready.
I wonder if we restart it, whether it will give them two monsters.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's restart it.
We should do that.
Assault score. Crank it.
So I am going to leave our little discussion about it at the end there, so you can listen to it for yourself. But we did, according to Crook, once he died, it just reverted back to normal spectator mode. And every time he evolved, it will let him pick his abilities fine, as if he was playing as a monster. But obviously, it had the spectator UI over to the right there, and he could only move the camera by clicking and dragging like spectator. It was exactly the same for Killer, and I'm not exactly sure how Crook fed, so you have to watch Killer's point of view for that. I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. Unfortunately, he uploads a bit slower than I do, so he might not have it up for a while. So just check back in a little while. I'm going to add an annotation and a link in the description once he does actually have it uploaded. So yeah, it's a very interesting looking bug there. I wish we were able to experiment with it a bit more, but we weren't exactly sure what we should test at the time, so the only thing I could think of was killing him and seeing what was going on and evolving, obviously. But there's all sorts of stuff we could have tested there. I strongly suspect it had something to do with the time that Crook was joining, because he just happened to join right as the match was starting, and also perhaps Killer getting forced into Monster, because there was a Hunter and a Monster slot open at the same time. So there's too many variables for us to trigger it again, but it has something to do with the time that the spec's joining. I'm pretty certain of that. But anyway, I'll leave you guys to listen to our little banter at the end there and discussing what's going on. But yeah, very weird one, that one. Okay, so that was something else.
That was very, very.
You got your side of the
from my
footage,
perspective.
didn't you?
Oh yeah. I
Good,
got
good.
It.
You've got to
But-
upload that. I'll upload my end.
I did. Oh man, I didn't have it from the beginning.
I did though.
I had it
I had it
after
from the
the first
beginning. It's fine.
Oh, thank God. For,
So at the
That-
beginning, what happened? Like, could you see two monsters? Or
okay, from
Croc
my
disappear
screen.
out of nowhere?
Okay, no. You know that you know when you spawn as monster and you're eating the food, and it like your camera spins around till it's eventually behind. While it was spinning around, I saw Crook behind me standing there. I'm like, oh, okay, that must be me, and the model's bugging out. And then the me that was eating got up, and I was like, wait, who's this? I turned around. I was like, is it a bot? Has the game bugged out or something? And then it starts moving and swinging. I'm like, no, bots don't act like that. That's fucking Crook.
What happened to you, Crook? Like, what it look like from your end?
You guys jump into the game. I'll spectate the next match. So
I don't think it'll happen again. That's like a once in a blue moon thing.
I know,
Oh,
but
man.
yeah, just
So he had the spectator HUD. Look.
Okay. Okay, the thing for me was...
What the fuck? What the fuck?
That's so strange. Oh,
Start the game,
okay.
Bobby.
For,
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
okay.
you guys start up a game because you can talk in the game.
I want to know what caused it. What exactly what monster did you
Oh.
pick, and what was happening at the time?
I-
That
Oh, I don't know, man. Like, I did everything
we need to work out what we caused.
Everything normal.
It wouldn't have done it again, Crook.
Yeah, Crocodile would have done it again.
I can go monster, by the way, if you guys want to keep talking about it.
We'll never have it happen again.
I'll
But
go
it's
Hunter.
on record.
Oh, if I didn't pick it too late. But,
Because for me, at the start of the game, it showed up for like killer. It said killer, no monster, and it just was just a blank thing.
oh.
And then it would only show up notifications when you evolved. But it was triggering all the right dialogues and everything. Like when Crook evolved to stage 2, it's like we can't let it get to stage 3, even though you're already stage 3, and it's like
Yeah, I know. That was so weird. Like,
in the
when
first
Crook and I were the same. Well, at stage 1, I think I could see my health bar at the beginning. Thinking back, I wasn't paying attention. But upon hitting stage 2, I could still see my health bar and all my abilities and all the cooldowns. Once he hit stage 2, my HUD completely disappeared. All I could do was sniff.